everyone. Welcome.
Hola.
I wasn't really going to film today. We're kind of tired today.
Wiped out.
We're wiped out, actually. We had a really busy week with the kids, and then we went to the car show yesterday, and we're just wiped out. So,
It's kind of funny how when you get a little older,
oh yeah,
it takes longer to recuperate.
Yeah, you got to have recover time. So we are having our first meal today. It's about 11 o'clock, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful out today. It's going to be 88 degrees. And we decided to have breakfast outside. So we're having some scrambled eggs. And this has some cheddar cheese in it.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is smoked bacon ends and pieces that we get from a local store. They smoke it right there.
It's so fatty, too.
Oh,
it's so good.
It's so good. It's got like this little crust on it, I guess you could say, from where, around when they smoke it, that smoke ring. And then they slice it, and then they save all the ends and pieces and scraps, and they sell it. And we love it.
It's very good.
It's so good. It's like pork belly, which, pork belly is bacon, but it's pork belly is unsmoked. So it's like smoked pork belly.
Smells up the whole house.
So flavorful. So we're just eating breakfast and coffee. I have coffee with, this is Nespresso coffee with some butter and some collagen, unflavored collagen. Black coffee.
I got black coffee, like a man.
So we're going to go ahead and eat, enjoy the weather out here. In a little bit, I'm going to make some sun tea. I'll show you how I do that. I have a very simple method of making sun tea. Wow, this is a pretty dark area, but that's okay. I just take a glass pitcher. I like to use glass because I don't like to use plastic. Let it heat up out in the sun. I like glass better. So I fill it with filtered water. We have a Berkey, which is filtered water. We put our well water in there, which is very good. We have very good well water here. You can just drink it right out of the sink, but we like to filter it through our Berkey, and I use the filtered water for the tea. Today I'm using the big iced tea bags, 3 of them. If I use the normal size tea bags, I will use 5 or 6 of these. And so I just set this in the sun. I have a little lid here that goes on top, and I put it in a sunny spot in the morning and let it sit there all day long. As the sun comes around the house, I keep an eye on it, and if it starts to get shady there, I'll move it to another sunny spot. And then in the evening, I bring it in. I have made simple syrup before out of monk fruit or stevia. I do the same method like with monk fruit as you would with regular sugar. I just heat it on the stove in water and till it dissolves, and then I refrigerate that. And then when the tea is ready, I will take the tea bags out and I will pour my simple syrup in. But we have been enjoying lately just taking this, putting it in the refrigerator after it's all brewed, and not sweetening it. And then we've been using the lemonade element and making Arnold Palmer's with it. And it's great. So that's my plan for today. This is not gonna be sweetened. Some people put baking soda in the tea. It helps with the bitterness in that. You can put a pinch of baking soda in it when it's all done. This is going out in the sun. I'll be back later. I do want to show you how well my little herb garden is doing. This mint is doing amazing. This right here is something that would be great in some iced tea. Just take it and muddle it in a glass with some ice and then pour it in your iced tea. It's doing well. I have some chives back here, some green onions that I need to trim some of this off and use them in a salad. I have some cilantro, I have basil, rosemary back here, and dill right here. I did make some refrigerator pickles last week with this dill. It came out really good. This right here is sprouted greens. These are for my bird. I just had some seeds and I just sprinkled them all in there, and they are growing like crazy. And sprouted greens are really good for birds. So I just dumped them in here and they're doing really well. So I just wanted to show you how well this is doing. All my plants are doing so good that I planted in my landscaping. Everything looks so lush right now. I am out here at my lovely potting bench that my hubby made for me. And I was just getting ready to pot this little plant. This plant is from Florida. I plucked it off of a little plant, brought it home in my suitcase. I put it down in a plastic bottle of drinking water, and it survived all the way here. I put it in water, and it grew out these beautiful little roots, and now I'm going to plant it in some soil. So I have my potting soil here. Just bought a compost maker because I want to make my own compost, as much planting as I do. And Ed is getting it all out of the box right now. We're going to put it together. My neighbor has a compost bin, so I'm going to use some of his compost to get it started. And I'm going to have my own little compost to contribute to. We can put our eggshells in there and our veggie scraps and our coffee grounds and all of that. Just something that I really am interested in doing. I love plants, and why not make our own compost? This little guy is doing great. This is all new, the green on here, since I brought it home. And I think that it's going to be great having a little piece of Florida growing in my house. So I'm going to go give this some water, and I'll be back. So don't pay attention to this hot mess. I am sweating. We put together this compost bin. It was not hard at all. We had all the parts laid out on our freezer in the garage, and I'll put a picture here of what it looked like before. And a lot of them just snapped together, and then you just had to put screws in it to reinforce it. And I had some compost from our neighbor. He has a large compost bin, and I borrowed some when we were doing all our transplanting for our plants, and I put that in both of the bins. I'll show you in just a second. It has two different bins, and one can be for finished compost and the other one can be for an ongoing adding to compost. And it spins and all of that. It's got little air holes. So I think it was great for the price that I paid for it. I will link it down below if you're interested in a compost bin. It's compact, so it would be great if you have a small yard or even like a little patio area, even if you wanted to have something like that on your patio. So something I've always wanted to have is a compost bin, and now I have one. All right, in case you missed the video where my husband surprised me, I wanted a potting bench, and I was downstate a couple months ago, and he made this for me out of scrap wood, and I love it so much. I have all my supplies out here. Any plants that need to be transplanted, I bring them out here. I have this old canning pot. I have soil in there, and it's really nice. So this is the compost bin here. It spins. You can have it dual spinning. If you remove this little plate, you can have it where you can spin one at a time. And these little sliding doors here, you can see in there the compost. And I put some over here as well. Now we can throw our coffee grounds, our eggshells, any kind of scraps that we have from vegetables and that kind of thing in here. And I have it right next to my potting bench. I think it's awesome. And yeah, I'll put the link down below. All right, it is 2 o'clock, and I just came in and washed up a little bit. The AC is on. It's so much cooler in here than it is outside, and I want something cold. So I'm gonna move this back a little bit. So the other day I showed you my protein ice cream bars. I have a whole bag of them. I made a bunch more, and these are so good. Now I did find that when they refrigerate for a couple of days, they get really, really hard, like rock hard to eat. But after about a minute or so, they start to get easier to bite into. They're such a great snack when it's hot out. So I'm gonna have one right now. So this is Greek yogurt, plain unsweetened. I believe I used at the time 2% Greek yogurt. I like to have a little bit of fat. I either use the 2% or the full fat. I don't really care for the non-fat. And I put in some protein powder. I used the peanut butter prime protein, mixed it all until it was really well combined. And then I took a baking sheet and made little piles, individual little piles, stuck a popsicle stick in them, topped them with 1 crushed pecan on each one of these, and then I put them in the freezer. After they hardened, I took them out and I dipped them in sugar-free chocolate, put them back in the freezer, and these are great. So this is how much I like them. I made a whole bag of them. And when they're gone, I'm gonna make another bag of them. One of my viewers said that this would be great to make little bonbons. Isn't that a great idea? Like you could take a little ice cream scoop. I have a little melon ball scooper that would be perfect for that. You could scoop them into little bonbon sized balls and then dip the tops of them in melted chocolate. I'm gonna do that as soon as I get some time. So I'm gonna have this, I'm gonna cool off, and I'll be back later. All right, so every day, at least once a day, we let our bird out, Manna. We let her fly around the house. She has lots of flying room around here. I have to lock the dog up in the hallway because our dog is a little hunter. She's a vermin dog hunter, and it's in her nature to chase this bird and try to get her. So we always put her in the hallway with a little gate, and you can see her over there. Poor thing, poor thing. And let Manna out and let her fly around. And she was just flying all around, and I was doing a little stuff around the house. And she was up there. She loves sitting up on that banister right there. And she also loves sitting up in these windows. And I couldn't find her. I was looking all over for her, and she's in her cage. Hey, girly, what are you doing? You just wanted to fly around and then you wanted to get in your cage? Huh? Yeah, I get it. You feel safe in there, huh? All right. Manna is doing quite well. She has a great life. She loves my hubby. He's her favorite, and I'm second favorite. So she's eating her scrambled eggs that I gave her earlier. And that's a little Manna clip for those who've been asking about her. All right, it is 10 after 5, and we are getting ready to have dinner. I brought in my tea from outside. Look how nice and dark that is. It's been sitting out in the sun all day long. I did move it once because the shade come in, and I just moved it to another sunny area. So I have some ice in here and some of the mint leaves, just a couple of mint leaves off of my plant. And I'm gonna put the unsweetened tea in there. And Ed said he's gonna have he's gonna make an Element Arnold Palmer. And so I have some stevia glycerate, and I'm gonna put a couple of drops of this in here. Oh, he's got Manna. I'm telling you, I told them earlier that you're her favorite. So, put her back here. I've had people ask how she is.
She's awesome.
Hi, baby.
I just woke up from a nice long nap.
You did. Hi, Manna Banana. Hi. What? What do you want? What are you doing? Okay. See? I'm not going to take you. She likes to chew on his little whiskers and give him kisses. Yeah. Oh, dog. Just put a couple of drops of this, I think I showed you, the stevia glycerate. I love this stuff. It is a great sweetener. It's very mild tasting. And I'm going to try. Oh, it's so good. Great. It's great. You can taste the mint. All right, I'm gonna get our dinner together and I'll show you what we're having.
All right. Glass of ice. Fresh hot sun tea. Fill them up to the top. Element lemonade, the best flavor there is.
It is, it's great. Putting the whole packet in there.
The whole thing.
Whole shebang.
Shebang-a-lang-a. Now, I don't know how you guys do your element, but you got to be careful when you're mixing it up, because you get a snortful of that stuff.
It'll make you cough.
Like I just got a little snort and I can taste it. Oh yeah, good stuff. Gotta try that.
Yeah. So I made some green beans today. These are frozen green beans. Just a small bag of frozen green beans. It's perfect for us too. I had leftover bacon from this morning from the ends and pieces. So I saved the grease from that bacon and the leftover chunks that I had. And I fried up the green beans in the grease, and then I added all the little bacon pieces. And then I bought a rotisserie chicken from Costco. So we're warming that up today. And then I have some cheddar cheese here from Pinconning. If you know, you know. Pinconning, Michigan has great cheese. And we have some good cheddar there. So that is it for our dinner. Chicken, green beans, a little cheese, and our nice sun tea that we made outside today. So we're gonna go sit and eat in the house. It's hot outside. And we'll be back another day. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. See you soon. God bless.